Hey guys, well today I'm going to give you part 2 of the Michael Merola murder. Now, in part 1 I left off that I was in the Sahara Hotel waiting for Paulie to give me the okay to come back to New York City. So I'm in the Sahara, I'm playing the tables, I'm in the casino. The kid Mike Merola gave me $10,000 to play around, hang out. He goes back to New York City, and I'm waiting for Paulie G to give me the okay to come back to New York. Now, Paulie G calls me. I hop back on a plane. I go back to New York City. He picks me up at the airport, and it all starts from there. Now, at this time, the kid Leo is in the hospital. I shot him 3 times. Leo's father is Gallo. He's a Colombo wise guy, and he's looking to get revenge. Leo also had an uncle Leo that was a little ubats, and he's looking for revenge too. Mike Merola gets approached by a couple guys from the neighborhood, BF, Big Frank, Anthony Ferrara, and I get in touch with Mike Merola. Mike Merola is telling me, he says, Jimmy, they want to meet us. I'm calling them on the phone. They want to meet us, and they want to talk to us. Now, I'm telling Michael Merola, I said, Mike, I said, I'm not meeting nobody. There's no way in the world am I meeting anybody. And if I meet anybody, I'll be on Bay 23rd and Bat with my balls, meaning my pistol. And Paulie G would be there with me, and my whole crew would be there with me. Now, as Paulie picks me up, he's telling me in the car, listen, I spoke to Tommy Karate. Tommy Karate has your back. He's gonna sit down with you, and he's gonna help you. And I tell Paulie, you know what, Paulie, thank you for everything. You know, he says, Jimmy, you're my fucking friend. I'll do anything for you. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, at this time, I have Michael Merola's black Corvette at my Uncle Frankie's shop, okay? So, I have his Corvette, and I got the keys. So, I go to my Uncle Frankie's shop, I take his Corvette out of the parking lot where it was, and I'm driving around now with Michael Merola's brand new Corvette. I'm cruising the neighborhood with it and everything. And Michael's telling me, he says, Jimmy, you know, I want my car. I said, yeah, I'm going to give it to you. Now, at the time, I don't even trust Michael Merola at this time, because I'm thinking he's trying to set me up, because he's telling me, Jimmy, they want to meet us. He's saying Uncle Leo wants to meet us, and he wants to sit down. He wants to talk to us. Now, in all honesty, I'm not meeting nobody. There's no reason to sit down. There's no reason to talk. Whatever's done is done. You know, you sit down and you talk, that's when you get fucking killed. You know, you go meet somebody on the corner to talk to them, they're either gonna kill you or you're gonna kill them. So you can't meet nobody in that life and in this situation. Now, I'm driving around with Michael Merola's Corvette for a couple of days. I'm driving around. Now, one morning, I wake up, I get in Michael Merola's car, and I go to Paulie's, or Tommy Reynolds told me, somebody, and they go, Jimmy, they killed Michael Merola last night. I said, what? I said, holy shit. And I have his car. I have his Corvette. I have his Corvette, and the mother has the title. Now, I didn't want to be implicated in this kid's murder, because I had nothing to do with this kid's murder. So I really wanted to bring the car back to the mother, because she had the title to the car. But what I did was, I got the car chopped up. I made it disappear. I gave it to one of the kids in the neighborhood. They gave me like $1,000 for the car to chop it up. and they took all the parts off of it and they made it disappear. So now I get rid of his car. The kid Michael Merola is dead. He had a case pending. He was arrested. He was out on $25,000 bail. They ended up killing him. When they killed Michael Merola, they sent a message to anybody in the street. They shot Michael Merola. They stabbed Michael Merola. They burnt Michael Merola. And they cut his dick off and put it in his mouth. They really killed him in a terrible way. In a way that is not humanized. They treated him like an animal. That's how these people are on the street. They're fucking terrible. They're the worst form of life. Instead of just killing somebody and you have it out for them, they want to humiliate you. This is what the streets are. So when they did this, I can't even go to his wake. His wake was held at Scarpacci, 14th Avenue, and I passed by. I see a big scene out there. I wanted to go in, but then I said, you know what? It's probably better off I don't even go in. Now I got this beef with the kid Leo in Sulaco, the kid I shot. His father is Gallo, and he's a wise guy. I got Uncle Leo out for justice. He's looking to kill me. Gallo's looking to kill me. Frankie Myers, I guess, is after me. So the word on the street was that Leo's family, Uncle Leo, gave the guy Frankie Myers $25,000 to kill the kid Michael Merola. That's the word on the street. So Paulie G sends out a message towards those Colombo guys, and he tells them if anything happens to Jimmy, there's gonna be a fucking war. That's how Paulie G was. Paulie G had big balls. We're all packing. We got pistols on us every day. We're on Bay 23rd, and we're letting everybody know anything happens to Jimmy Calandra, there's gonna be a war. So Tommy Karate comes to me with Paulie G. Paulie G says, Jimmy, tell Tommy what happened, tell him the story. And I said, Tommy, I said, all I did was defend myself. I said, this guy came at me with a baseball bat. I pulled out a pistol and I shot him 3 times. He said, okay. He said, you know what? He said, you did the right thing. He said, let me go see the guy Gallo with the Colombo crew. He goes to see the guy Gallo. The guy Gallo's a wise guy, like I said. Tommy Karate's a wise guy with the bananas. Tommy goes to New Trick Avenue where Gallo hung out. And he mentions my name, Leo and Sulaco's name. He mentions, he said, the problem with the kid Leo, your stepson got shot by Jimmy Calandra. We all know what happened. This kid Jimmy Calandra's from the neighborhood. He's around us over here. So Gallo is asking him, you know what? Can you set him up? We want to kill him. And Tommy Karate tells him, he says, that's not going to happen. These kids are good kids. He said, if you're looking to set them up, what I could do is I'm just going to let them know that I'll let them loose on you. There's a whole bunch of them. I'll let them loose and they're going to come strong and they ain't going to stop. You're going to have to kill them all. So Gallo says, you know what? Tommy, I respect you. I know what you're all about. And let's put this to rest. The other kid, Mike Merola, he's dead. It is what it is. We'll just end this and let's, make this amends and try to clean this up because I don't want anyone else getting killed. It's going to bring too much heat. So Tommy Karate sits down for me. He goes back to Paulie G. He says, tell Jimmy everything's okay. Tell him to come around. He can hang around. Anyone comes near him, tell him just fucking kill them, he says. So Paulie G helped me out with that situation. And being a true friend that Paulie G was, everyone should have one. Now, later on, after the sit down with Tommy Karate and Gallo, I see the kid Leo in Sulaco on 12th Avenue. I was dating some girl over there on 76th Street and 12th. I was sitting on her stoop, and who's passing by in a car? The kid Leo in Sulaco. Now, I always had a pistol on me. So the kid Leo in Sulaco pulls over. This is maybe a month later, 2 months later. And he comes over and he talks to me. He says, Jimmy, he said, it's fucked up what happened. I said, Leo, I'm sorry for shooting you in the stomach. You came at me with a baseball bat. He said, Jimmy, you know what? Just forget about it. And he showed me his stomach. His stomach was fucking teared up. It was disgusting. And we shook hands. We forgot about it. And he went on his way. He said, you know what, Jimmy, no beef, no nothing. And I was ready for him. I had a pistol on me. I was ready to fucking pop him. But he said, you know what, Jimmy, I come here in peace, and I just want to talk to you. And we spoke. We squashed the beef, and we both went on. Because he knew I had my own little crew, and Tommy Karate was around me, Paulie G, and we were getting ready to fucking go at it. So we just made it, squashed it, and forgot about it. Now, with that story, it's a shame because no one deserves to die like the kid Michael Merola died. And that's how the street is. Guys want to make examples of other people and make a name for themselves. So the streets are garbage. I recommend, and I don't glorify these wise guys or gangsters. Any kid out there, get a job, go to school, do the right thing. The streets are not a place to be. The streets are a dead end, and the streets will never love you back. So I hope you enjoyed that story. If you did, share this video. Subscribe to my channel. I love my subscribers. And I'll be telling the Bobby the Chico Part 3 story next in a day or two. With that said, I also want to give a shout out to all the scumbags out there. Okay? I love you guys. Remember that. Thank you for being on my team. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Until the next video, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.